Hi everybody, welcome to the first video in hopefully a longer series of vids here. There are a few things I'd like to get out of the way before I actually get into the game here. Firstly, this was originally a Twitch stream, so that makes this video a VOD, or a video on demand. I don't have a consistent streaming schedule as of yet, but if I do stream, it's usually later in the day, around 9:30 or 10 p.m., or perhaps more surprisingly, pretty early, at around 9:15 or so a.m. That would be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can find me if you're available, and I suppose if I'm available, at twitch.tv/soapmancer. I'll link it in the description for you, so don't worry about it. I hope to eventually create a more consistent streaming schedule substantiated by a variety of games, including, but not limited to, Spelunky 2, Ravenfield, Terraria, Rainbow Six Siege, Borderlands 2 and 3, and Nier Automata, if just to name a few. As well as a few art forms, including digital art and drawing, musical brainstorming and creation, and depending on my mood, maybe even novel writing if I can get enough people to help me brainstorm. Next on the docket is this game in particular. This is Caves of Qud, a roguelike, not a roguelite. There's a difference. Look it up if you don't know. Common features of the game include getting ganked by slimes and dying at level 2, having rocks thrown at you by monkeys, and slowing time to beat up crocodiles. Common stuff for video games, I know. This game is based on a post-apocalyptic pseudo-Earth in which mutations and cybernetics are common. The lore and world building goes pretty darn deep, which is probably why I'm so drawn to it. And this depth is in part because this game has been in constant development since 2007 by a small team. However, there is no complete end to the story because of that. But that really shouldn't be a problem, seeing as I haven't made it past the first quest in my 12 or so hours of play. I must also add to that end that I am god-awful at this game, which should only enhance the viewing experience. To finish up here, I hope to create a chill stream/VOD experience in which one can feel free to throw me up on the background and listen to my ramblings while I play. I feel I'm a pretty mellow guy, and I'm proud of it. Anyway, I won't interrupt this session any longer. Talk to you later. Enjoy the game, or VOD, or whatever you want to call it. I have not tried to pick up this game and play it consciously for a while. I'm just going to pause really quickly. Gotta move my coffee really quickly. Good stuff. All right. So I am the little green guy at the bottom right, if you needed any clarification, or bottom left rather. My character, if I press O, no, X, yeah. I actually want to look at adrenal control. 11 quickness. Okay, I need to look up actually what quickness affects real quickly. Caves of Qud quickness. The following actions per turn. Okay, therefore 50% quickness. Character would act half as quick, meaning it would take up them 2 turns to take a single action. So 200% acts twice as quick, meaning 2 actions. Okay, cool. Action cost, assuming 110 quickness. You would generate 1100 AP. Action usually is 1000 AP. By doing so, you'll be left with 100. Okay, cool. So it seems that my build is correct. And I already have height and quickness. Oof. So this character that I have is built around slowing the enemy down and then attacking quickly. I don't know. I don't know if I should, but kind of want to invest in one more mutation, which allows me to put enemies to sleep. But right now, I have adrenal control, which allows me to adjust how much adrenaline is flowing through my character at any given time, which can give me up to quite a good amount of quickness. That means I can spend a lot of, or I can do a lot of things per turn. Height and quickness is self-explanatory. I'm faster than normal. Night vision, self-explanatory. Photosynthetic skin, I can use the sunlight to create food and to help me regenerate my health more quickly. Nerve Poppy is actually a defect, which allows me to take more mutation points. Nerve Poppy makes it so I cannot see my I can't see my actual health total. I can only see how I'm feeling. And then time dilation is probably the most important skill in here. It slows down enemies the closer, or slows down all creatures the closer they get to me. So I slow them down while I am very quick. Right now, our quests queue is to go to Red Rock, which I know I can't do right away because the enemies actually in the caves of Red Rock are a lot stronger than me at the moment. So I'm actually going to the Rest Wells, which are east of Joppa, the starting location, to find copper wire for this guy named Argive. Or Argyle or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah. So here we go. It's just, I kind of want to know what this does. This must be weight then. And this is descend, this is look, yeah? Yeah, okay. So they just updated the UI earlier last week. Actually, I need to check where I'm going, which means I need to press no. There we go. Okay, so I need to go down and to the right. Current location, please. Thank you. I have tested the build on a singular crocodile who was very unfortunate in trying to attack me, and immediately got oofed. Okay, there's an arrow there. I should pick up this one as well. What is that? A glow pad, okay. Check the map one more time, see if I'm in line with the, ooh, it's a little big. In line with Rest Wells, I am. So we are going to, ooh, what is this? There's a staircase here. Actually, I'm going to go back up and use photosynthetic skin here. Maybe. Bask. Okay, there we go. Actually, Bask gives me even more quickness, so this is a really fun build, I think. Some good bean water. What is that? A fungicide miner Mark 1. Stilt pistons fire in alternating quattro and tote the miner and her mines in esoteric patterns across the ground. When her topographic instincts are sated, a hatch opens and she lays her explosive egg. That sounds terrifying. And that's mud root, braids of fibrous plant veins and mesh, compacted mud and weep of brackish blood. So I actually don't know if it can see me. This is a small boulder. Because I have night vision, and I do not know that it does, which would explain why it did not attack me right off the bat. There's another one. Kind of want to avoid these things because I do not know how strong they are. I should probably leave. I believe it is not E. I don't know what the movement buttons are. L? No. I? No. J? No. Actually, key mapping. I know there's an alternate movement thing. I don't see it. Oh, here we go. Never mind. I want to move northeast. 9 on the numpad. Oh boy. Oh, I can just use this as movement. Okay. See you, man. I have been engulfed in a gelatinous wedge, so. Yeah, it's interesting. It's also very difficult. So I am going to dilate time. Okay. Yeah. It's not going so well. I think I don't know what to do here. I think I might just be dead. Cause it's no, that's me. Yeah, I died. All right, very cool. Well, that's what happens. We're gonna use the same build and start in Java. Begin with Telder once again. And here we go. Try number 2. Now we know maybe don't explore places that are like, you know, unknown to you completely yet. I don't know. Alrighty. Got schneiced by a slime. We actually need to metabolize. Okay, let's hope we can get another armor. Okay. We got a battle axe as well. Okay, now to probably sell most of the stuff I just got. Let us trade. Kind of armor. I have leather armor right now. Bark armor is not great in comparison. Okay. Allow us to trade then. I will sell you my armor. Offer. Yes. Oops. Did I just buy something? Probably. Don't really need torches because I have night vision. Sell these. Okay, offer. Yes, cool. Inventory. Let's look at the tube and examine it. Blaze injector, cool. I have 70. Do you happen to have any cheap artifacts? Someone for 50. The strange tubes count as an artifact. I doubt it since it's so cheap. So I'd like to see. I'm a warden, so I think that means I have defensive stance. What does aggressive stance give me? Oh, aggressive gives me... No, it doesn't. +1 penetration, -2 to hit while wielding a long blade. What? Interesting. Oh, I have Bask right here. I'm just stupid. Unfortunate. I forget. I know. I kind of want to play cards with this guy. Is it just interact nearby? No, it's not. There's like an extra options. Look, get, interact. I don't know what it is. Quest, factions, recent status, tinkering journal. No. Well, these are the debug. Don't really need those at the moment. Shoot. Like, okay, I'm going to save and quit real quick. Have this all shuffle. Oops. I want to know how to be schmixed. I know there's a way to get schmixed really quickly in Salt Shuffle. Salt Shuffle, Caves of God. Oop. Oops. Bop, 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 bop. Yep. Hmm. 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 Interaction menu from look or control space. Uh-oh, it might not work in this version. That might suck. Tam. Look. Tam might just not have a deck. I know the cat does. Fair enough. It looks like the mod doesn't work in this version. Yeah. Big unfortunate. Yeah. Well, I need to actually pick up my quests. Oh wait, I don't need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. Can you tell me about Joppa? I'm in search of work. I will do as you ask. Cool. That's one quest. Talk to Argive. Find such a cave. I'll return your knickknack. Cool. Here's your knickknack. Blaze injector. Cool. Another knickknack for Argive. Well, it looks as if I may have to sell some things. What is my current sword looking like? Equipped. I have an iron longsword, so we will. Oh, tab also opens my inventory. That's good to know. Tab. Iron battle axe isn't actually too bad. I will sell that. I will sell that. Oops, that's not the O button. Cool. Alright, that will leave me with 30 drams after I buy. No, that will leave me with 20 drams, roughly. Oops, I would like to buy. Oh. This, please. And seeing as I do not have a bow, I'll offer those as well. $400? What the frick did I buy? Oh, I did not mean to buy that one. No. This one, please. Yeah, 6. Is that not worth it? Oh, they're not worth anything. Of course, they're not worth anything. Yeah, they're not even worth a dram. Unfortunate. Cool. Well, let's see what it is, at least. Oops. Inventory, artifact, examine. Compass bracelet. That's probably helpful. But I do not need the compass bracelet at this current. What is this? Oh, it's the square of the duh. Here is your knick-knack. Ah, yes, the level up noise. 78 skill points. I have 1 mutation point. Very cool. Alright. We have everything that we need here. Oh. I did. Hello, Levi. I can see that you're here. Maybe not speaking in the chat, but I can see that you're watching. That's very cool. You are now speaking. You are speaketh. Oh, I missed it. I think I refreshed the chat on accident and it deleted your comment. Shoot, where do I? That's my bad. Actually, don't need these torches. How could me? This is Caves of Cud. It's a roguelike rather than a roguelite. I will keep 2 torches. So the idea is that I believe it's a post-apocalyptic sort of thing on a planet. I do not think that it is Earth. But what would I know? Since you start as a mutated human. Actually, I'm gonna turn down my mic just a smidgen. Yeah. Yeah, so my health bar is actually pointless on this character, as I have this defect right here called Nerve Poppy. I lack a developed sense of pain. You only know your general state of health, but not the precise number of hit points. So that is a defect that I chose specifically so that I could have more mutation points. Which I then, yes, it is large, but in my current state, useless. The character I've built, I think, is actually pretty cool. He has adrenal control, which means he can change how much adrenaline is flowing through him at will. He has heightened quickness, which is self-explanatory. He has night vision. Photosynthetic skin, which allows him to consume sunlight for extra speed, food, and extra health regeneration. And time dilation, which is probably the most important, where it allows him to slow down everything around him, and the closer things get to him, the slower they get. So this character, I have based his character around Around slowing things down and then hitting multiple times in one turn. Okay, let's test it on this crocodile. That is right here. This hoary, cracked scales look like marked stone. It can bite, apparently. He's not seen me, apparently. No, he's fighting the... What are these things? Glowfish. Uh-oh, crocodile is getting... Oh, he's dealing damage. The glowfish is fighting back. Wow, he's getting ganged up on. Where am I right now? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I lost my character there. Wow, he's getting gangbanged by these fish. All right. All right. It's time to time dilate here. And then we will... Actually, I want to see what Shield Slam does. Abilities. Shield Slam is an attack. Yeah, normally your character isn't green like mine is. But because I have photosynthetic skin, he is. So I'm going to Shield Slam. It resisted. Okay, of course. I would like to release Adrenaline. So yeah. That's fun. So yeah, we killed the croc pretty easily. I would actually like 6's expand. It doesn't matter. Adrenal control. I kind of want to... Okay, so there's no longer ranks. They reworked all of the mutations in a recent patch. I actually need to buff myself here. All right, I'm healing. Here. There's a glowfish corpse, which I will actually get, or I could eat it. I now have the glowfish corpse. Which I will probably cook later. Is it getting dark? Okay, the bilateral ash. Oh my gosh, what is this? There's so much, so many things. Okay, it's the ruins. I'm actually gonna move this a little smaller. Move this up here. Or over here actually, at the moment. It's a bedroll. I can sleep. Okay, I do not need to sleep right now. Can I take the bedroll? I forget what the take button is, which is rather important. It's just G, because I'm silly. Okay, I now have the bedroll, which is probably good. Oh, these ruins could 100% screw me up. My brother's online. Okay, I'm so glad this door was here so I could walk right past it. So there's a high likelihood that I just get one shot by a turret in here, which would be funny. But there's also a likelihood that I find some good stuff in here. Dragonfly I don't have to worry about. What is this? It's just rubble. Irregular volumes of stone are heaped together. Okay, looks like these ruins are pretty safe. Famous last words or something. What are you? An arc sconce. Okay, there's a door here. Slimes are in here. Hostile. Okay, I think it's time to dilate time again. Y'all ready for this? Release adrenaline. There's a couple of these guys, and it's making me a little nervous. Oops. So I could easily run away, and I probably should. What is that? A null worm. This might be bad. There's a nugget, which I'm going to get. My health has dropped below 40%. Can I leave, please? Looks like I may die here. Yeah, I died. So that's how this game usually goes. You walk into a place that you're not leveled enough for, and then you die. So that's always fun. Going to do that again. I'm going to withhold her once again. Here we go. Back into it. So the funny thing about this game is you can kind of just you almost always start by walking into here and stealing all the stuff from these people and praying that there's a that there's artifacts that you need for a quest. Oops, close the door. Okay, we got strange tubes and a weird artifact. That might actually count as 2, which we need 2. So that would be really lucky, because that never happens. Yo, okay, we got 2. And we got some lore, which I will read momentarily. Look. Staunches bleeding. Okay. We will get. And that's so because water is the money in this game. Water is very important. So I just got like 36 bucks there, basically. We are going to sell a bunch of our torches, because I only need, well, let's keep 5. We will sell the mace. We will sell the metal sheet. Okay. Coffee. Anything that he has that I want. I kind of want a gun. They're kind of expensive. This sells for $80. Wow. Of course, strange tube sells for nothing. Okay. We will get our $16 from that. Let's actually read that book, and then we can sell it for $80. There are 4 pages of this book. Oof. Obviously and unfortunately, no primary sources are available from these distant lands. Much of this record draws upon the accounts given by fungi who cross Mograyi on the backs of dromad merchants. Wow, that's interesting. As a matter of convention, I date all events according to their chronological distance from an event of paramount historical significance, namely the publication of these volumes. Accordingly, note that the events' parenthetical dates signify their occurrence prior to publication. Okay. Athenreach. Athenreach is a freehold in the northern reaches of the Sunderlies, or the Sunderlies, along the Twining Thaw. It is the most well known for its Eustace Sutton Monastery, which hosts the world's westernmost community of disciples of the Eustace Sutta. The local communities in the region have relied upon subsistence fishing for centuries, befitting from the location's fortuitous position downstream of the glacial rivers flowing off the Acheulean mountain range. Before the funding of the monastery in around 110 pp, I do not know what pp stands for here, the regional combs were occupied by small fishing communities that traded peaceably amongst themselves. Once the pilgrim monks built and populated the temple, several tribes of fishermen settled a village nearby to prosper from the monastery's need for fish and cragreed. Over the years, the two communities have grown and largely intertwined, with some of the anglers forsaking their river and mountain gods for the Eustace Sutta. Conversation to the discipline of the Eustace Sutta. After King... Okay, I'll join you at lunch in a minute here, after I read this. After King Urkarthus died in 40 pp and left no heir, Athenreach erupted into bedlam, with several of the freehold's oldest families vying for the throne. The lowest-born fisherfolk, however, rallied around the wizened angler whose name has been lost to history. Several of the elder families supported the angler, believing they could rule from behind the throne. The angler himself spurned the offer, but realizing the importance of the unified Athenreach, eventually accepted the crown, took the name Narcissus, and began a reign that would become the most prodigious in the freehold's century-long history. While favorable, temperate seasons brought commercial prosperity to Athenreach's fishermen, Narcissus, who would be called the Angler King, shrugged off the influences of the elder families and began to seek often the counsel of the monastery's scholar abbot Flavian the Learned. Together they achieved several ecclesiastical successes, chiefly among them the discovery of the transcription of the scrolls of one Priam from nearby Combe Caves. Narcissus officially converted to the discipline of the Eustace Sutta in 18 pp, and 3 years later he declared it the official religion of Freehold. The Ingo king died in 3p and was succeeded by his 16-year-old son, Narcissus II, called Narcissus the Younger. Gifted with his father's wisdom and piety, and possessed of a fiery disposition unique to the Younger, the new king began to augment Athenreach's role as a major bastion of the Eustace Sutta doctrine. While a sizable segment of Athenreach's population chose not to convert under the Angler king, the Younger is less tolerable of the old ways and has marginalized the pagan population. With the help of Flavian's successor Moen Mosen, Narcissus II cemented the alliance with the Odrymian fiefdom Doria, taking the Tuyuldar's daughter Nis-Ramet as his wife. The union is troubling to the freeholds along the Sunderlies, particularly Goldmouth, which has been raised and held at various times by several of the Odrymian fiefdoms. Eustace Sutton Monastery at Athenreach. The Eustace Sutton Monastery at Athenreach is one of the largest communities of disciples of the Eustace Sutta outside the Hanging Hills. It was founded in 114p by the pilgrim monk Ume, who blessed the location as sacred because it lay along the path of the prophet Ucal's pilgrimage towards Iber. The monastery houses two hallowed artifacts of the Eustace Sutta discipline, the scrolls of one Priam, discovered and transcribed by the monastery's erstwhile abbot Flavian the Learned, and the presumptive hide of Eopanax, the great three-headed mountain goat on which Ucal is said to have ridden to the waterfall at Iber, whose hide is so tough that it was said to later protect Ucal from starfire. along the Black Stair after the goat's death. The current abbot of the Usus Sutton Monastery is Moen Mosin, who succeeded Flavian the Learned upon the latter's death in 18 PP. Very cool. I will now sell this book because it is expensive. Yes, trade complete. And now I will buy a revolver. Please. Thank you. And I will buy slugs. Okay. I think this thing can take slugs. I don't know though. 120? Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Let us examine these real quick. Metal folding chair. Ah, yes. Poison gas grenade. And thermal grenade. Very cool. I wonder if Argyle or Argive will count the folding chair. Oh, he counts the folding chair. Give him the chair. And we'll give him the third poison grenade. Cool. Okay, time to save him. I need to level something here. I cannot level time dilation, so we will level adrenal control. Plus 11 quickness. Cool. Save and quit. Alrighty, that's gonna be the stream for now. Thanks to everybody who watched, especially Levi and Jonathan. Bye bye. See you later.